Hi, we're here today with Monesha, and Monesha is going to talk to us about image building, image development, or how do you look, or how are you perceived, and all of it all, right?
Absolutely.
So Monesha, can you just tell us a little bit about what's going to happen today?
So today since it's the first session, so we would be speaking about first impression and why is it so important? How do we form an impression of a person? And I will take it forward from there.
So I want to find out, how long does it take for someone to form an impression of a person?
Not more than 3 to 5 seconds.
That is it?
Absolutely.
So you can be smart, you can be dumb, you can be whatever, the impression is already formed?
Absolutely, and they say this for nothing, that first impression is the last impression. So
what? Why?
You have to be very careful about giving out that first impression because you may not get the second chance. Forms the first impression is, see, when you look at someone, okay, you may not really be able to see the person's features also. The first thing that comes to you that you observe is a person's clothing, what the person is worn.
Okay.
You know, and then as a person comes ahead, it's the grooming that comes in notice, and moving forward, how the person interacts. So the body language and the way the person interacts, the etiquettes, all these things are responsible for forming an impression.
Oh my gosh, this is like getting too much pressure on me, you know. Seriously. No, but
for our survival, if I might say.
Really?
It could be like I said, it could be between life and death. Now life could be future possibilities and death could be setbacks. So depending on the kind of impression that you're giving, you could pave way for future possibilities, opportunities.
Right.
And if the kind of impression that you give is not right, it could lead you to setbacks, it could cost you your promotion,
right.
It could cost you your relationship.
Right. Oh my gosh. So, okay, moving ahead. So, a first impression in relationships?
Absolutely. So, first impression, when you want to meet someone, okay, not often it is planned, okay, or even if it is planned, say for example, a meeting has been set up between two people and you have to meet at the cafe, okay. It could be, you're sitting, you're waiting for someone and the person walks in and the person is not well groomed or probably shabby dressed or probably has not taken
an
effort to wear good clothes, or maybe everything is good but has worn floaters. So, then you would want to think why, is this person not really interested in meeting? And then your response would be dependent on that.
Okay, so it's the packaging.
Absolutely.
It's the packaging that counts, not what's inside, okay? What's inside comes later.
Much later.
Yeah.
You know what looks good on you, and you know what kind of styles you can go in for and buy ahead.
All right. Wow, that's so interesting. So we're going to just sum it up and say first impressions matter, okay? The first impression is formed anytime between 3 and 5 seconds. So if you really want to create an impression that you're serious about yourself, dress like that. You want to create an impression that you are a very easygoing person, dress like that.
Absolutely.
It depends on what impression you want to give somebody.
Absolutely.
Right?
It depends on what impression you want to give somebody, the occasion, the place, everything does matter.
Okay. Wow. Thanks so much, Monesha.
Thank you, Saloni.
I'm going to wait for the next episode. I want to learn so much more.
Sure, absolutely.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.